What is going on, everybody? This is your boy Man Up, coming at you with one more video. Now, we all heard the news. I think that was 2018, if I'm not mistaken. Adrian Peterson went broke. But for some reason, the news came right back up. It surfaced again, letting everybody know exactly what's going on. This is a man that made about $100 million in his NFL career. I forget what year it was, but one year he blew his knee out for that whole season, came back the next year and rushed for over 2,000 yards. Won the MVP that year. Now, I'm not going to talk about his football stats or nothing like that, but I wanted to bring that up because Adrian Peterson, if I'm not mistaken, is 35, 36 years old, somewhere around there. And usually by then, NFL running backs are non-existent, I guess you could say. By the age of 30, 35 maybe. Probably not 35, but I'll say around 30, 32 years old, they done. Now, I'm bringing this up because me and a co-worker was talking about, there was a stat that says that a lot of athletes go broke or end up homeless or anything or something of that nature within 5 years of them retiring. Well, Adrian Peterson is still playing, and he has to play because he owes money to his creditors. Now, Adrian Peterson owes money to a bunch of people, and he's in debt. Now, from what I've heard before, and for what I've read before, not in this particular not in this particular, I can't talk right. Not in this article that you're reading, but I've read before that he tried to, start businesses and got involved with the wrong people that took advantage of him. Kind of like with MC Hammer. Kind of like with I can't think of this guy's name that used to play in the NBA. Antoine Walker, I think, if I'm not mistaken, played for the Boston Celtics. You make all this money and it's gone. Here's the thing. Nobody never teaches you how to manage money, how to make money work for you and all that good stuff. But I do know playing in the NFL, I don't know about any other sport. I'm pretty sure it is, but I know in the NFL, they teach you about money management as a rookie. If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong on this part. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. But if I'm not mistaken, they started that like good 10 years ago. It might be longer. It might not have been that long, but if I'm not mistaken, about 10 years ago was the first time I heard it. That they actually teach you about managing money, watching people you hang around, how you spend your money, your security, and all that good stuff when it comes to money. And the very first thing that I thought of, I said myself, if I had this money, this kind of money, me personally, I'm going to do like Charles Barkley said he do with a lot of NBA rookies. What's the first word you're going to teach them? No. And what that means is you got to have a way to live after your playing days. Because if you're constantly doing for other people, you're the ones that are going to suffer in the end. Yeah, I know, especially, with being black, I know a lot of people like to try to brainwash them to think you got to look out for your friends, your family, the ones who's there for you and all that good stuff. Me personally, I wouldn't do all that. This is what I would do. I would say, okay, if you wanna go to law school, I might pay for your law school, and that's it. Something like that. But constantly paying your bills, constantly working my butt off so you can live at home for free. No, I might help you out. Those that help me, yeah, I might help you. You see what I'm saying? Something of that nature. But to be constantly paying your bills, putting food in your house, and you ain't doing anything, nah, I can't do that. Because at the end of the day, I'm the one that's going to suffer. If I go broke, I want to be because of my own mistakes. Because I did wrong. Not because, excuse me, not because I'm doing this for you, I'm doing that for you, doing this for me, doing that for you. No, no, no. It got to be what I'm doing for me and my family. Nobody's going to take food out of my kid's mouth. Nobody's going to, going to help me struggle to keep my lights on once I'm broke. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, this man has made a lot of money. Money that a lot of us would never ever see in our lifetime. At least not at once. Or not all at once, I should say. This man has made money. This is why I like Marshawn Lynch. He said all the money he made from the NFL, he put into a bank account where it gains interest. And he will only live off of his endorsement money. And I don't know how much it is now, but I know at that time when he said it, he was making $5 million a year off of his endorsement money. And he said, if you can't live off of $5 million a year, something's wrong with you. Which is true. And basically the same thing said with Gronk, with Rob Gronkowski. I can't talk all of a sudden. But anyway, he basically said the same exact thing. And that's a good way to put it. And if you're wondering, you want to ask me, what do I do with my money? Okay, I will explain. Me personally, of course, I get my paycheck. I'm not going to say how much, but I get my paycheck. Of course, I pay my bills. Duh. Then, of course, I got a 401k, a Roth 401k, so it gets taxed before it goes in. So I know when I get ready to retire, all that money is mine. I also have investments in Walmart and in Nike. And I am also looking to retire at an early age, earlier than a lot of people do. So I have plans on what I'm doing. Hopefully it works out. We will see. Time will tell. But at the end of the day, man, all I'm saying is this. We as a people on this earth have to do better with our money. It's sad to see that you was once living the great lifestyle. Now you're struggling, begging people for money. He's still playing in the NFL when a lot of people, especially running backs, are done playing by the time they get 30, 35 years old. And I don't see Adrian Peterson retiring anytime soon because he has to keep playing. And that's crazy. He have to keep playing so he can pay off some debts. So, with all this being said, though, all I'm saying is this. At the end of the day, when you make that kind of money, you stop showing off in front of, trying to show off to other people what you got, how you can do this, you can spend money like this and blah, blah, blah. No. Now, the only thing that I guess you could say somewhat understand is buying a house. And I'm saying this, hear me out when I'm saying this. I know a lot of times you can't live in certain neighborhoods because of your safety. People know how much money you got and all that. They're coming for you. So a lot of times the best thing to do is move far away and these big old fancy neighborhoods. And I get that. You can't live in the hood. You can't live in certain places because of your safety. I mean, that's been talked about by a lot of people. You can't. I can't not think of her name right now. She was on American Idol. She actually won it one year. I cannot think of her name. She tried to move her family out of the old neighborhood she lived in, but what's her name? I can't think of it. But her grandma and one of her sisters ended up getting killed because they tried to rob her. I cannot think of her name right now. Golly, it's killing me. But anyway, it's gonna come to me once I end this video, I bet. Golly, I cannot think of her name. I'm finna look it up right now. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back with y'all. Okay, everybody. The person I was talking about was Jennifer Hudson. Had to look it up for a minute. She moved out of her neighborhood, wanted to bring her grandmother and her sister with her, but they didn't want to leave. Of course, people knew where they lived and killed them. Well, tried to rob them and put up a bounty for them and all that good stuff. And it also happened to another former NFL not running back, but another NFL player for the Washington Redskins at that time. I can't think of his name either, but him as well. So I guess what I'm trying to say here is that we need to stop trying to show everybody we can do this and do that. What y'all youngsters call it these days, flexing. Who cares? You can think I'm broke all you want. I walk around all the damn time in a damn t-shirt and jeans. Only time I might look decent is for me and my wife and my daughter going out somewhere. I'm trying to look good for them when we go places. Other than that, I'm always in t-shirt and some jeans or some sweat shorts, basketball shorts, some tennis shoes, whatever, like I'm finna go play some ball or something. I don't really care. I got to the point in my life to where, I will admit when I was in my teens and my early 20s, I was acting like I was doing this and doing that. But when certain things happened in my life, that made me realize that I need to stop doing what I was doing and turn my life around. So with all this being said, Adrian Peterson, I wish you nothing but the best. Hopefully you could turn all this around and get back to where you once was, or at least somewhere near it. Because now, I did a video a few months ago about Floyd Mayweather might be broke himself. There was rumors going around that he might be broke. A billionaire might be broke. I mean, it's so many athletes that this happens to. I mean, Allen Iverson. I can't think of all the baseball and basketball players and football players. I can't think of them all, but it's so many. I mean, you might be thinking of someone like MC Hammer right now. Broke. Have to do odds and then, gigs or jobs or whatever to keep that good money coming in, instead of being able to sit back and relax. I mean, even Mike Tyson went broke at one point. I mean, but he's doing a lot better now. So with all this being said, I'm finna go ahead and end this video. This is your boy Man Up. I'm Chunky the Deuce. I'll holler at you.